G'day guys, One Man Clan. It's are you ready for a drive and a chat with the old One Man Clan? It is the 30th of May 2026. I hope you're all doing great. This is actually a special. This is addressed to all the people on the AGR Mailing List, who I feel terrible that I haven't written to the mailing list for so long. Normally, I think with mailing lists, people are concerned about, Jesus, is this going to get spam all the time every week and blah, blah, blah. Whereas in my case, I'm getting emails from people saying, hey, man, what's going on? I haven't heard from you for a while. What's going on? What happened to the weekly chats? And so here it is. Shout out to all the people that miss me having the drive and the chats. How you all doing? It's going to get rambly. I'm driving, obviously driving a chat. And, oops, let me just get comfortable. By the way, I haven't put water in my bloody windshield wipers, and it's raining a bit here in Melbourne. So, and it's just one of those things every day I go, oh yeah, I've got to do that tomorrow. Anyway, I should be okay. But yeah. Okay. So, what's been happening in the world of AGR? The last AGR update to the AGR website, theattackersgored.com, was I think October. That's really embarrassing. It's been so long. The forum is, I've been slack. I know the forum is the way to go, definitely. But I tend to I talk to the people at the sessions. I give ask for opinions at the sessions, because I figure, look, the people that play every week, they're the no offense, but they are the VIPs. They're the MVPs. They're the stars of the show, the guys that are there, that their opinions, obviously, if they're that drawn that they're there every week, then obviously they're, you know, if you play every week, I care more about what you think, your opinion, than someone who plays once a year or whatever, or once every couple of months. But having said that, I still feel a connection to all you guys on the mailing list, all the guys that don't play every week, and so yeah, I do want to hear from you. There's a whole bunch of you. I don't want to get into individuals here, but yeah, I want to know what have you been doing? How come you haven't played, and what's been happening? You're going to show up one day, and I know it's bad because I know what happens is you break a habit, and then the new habit sticks, and that becomes the new way of life. And I mean, it's happened to me. There's a shop called Aldi's here in Melbourne, and they've got this pouring cream. And when I have my coffee, I like that pouring cream. It just, and it's really nice, pouring cream. But they've had some stock supply issue, and it's been like a month. It's 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So I've started to use just regular cream that you get from the supermarket, and it's still good. And unfortunately, because Aldi's haven't had the cream for a while, I've kind of fallen out of the habit psychologically of going to Aldi's to get my cream. So now it's, you see what I'm getting at? It's, even though it's, ideally I prefer it, it's not that different, and I've stopped. It's become habitual now to just, yeah, now it's the same thing happens when you go to a restaurant and they increase the prices. Let's say there's a restaurant, you just always go to this restaurant, this is the place you go to. And even if they increase the price by 50 cents, it sort of changes the deal. You're sort of like, oh, okay, well, what else is there? If we're going to spend 50 cents more, then why not spend $1 more? That kind of thing. So anyway, I'm always curious, the guys that play all the time, did you just stop for a couple of weeks and then it become the new habit? King of Ping, I'm thinking of you actually right now. You don't even pop in anymore, dude. And I'm curious. I know you had issues with a certain player having a vile mouth. And you can always. I've disciplined him, for lack of a better word, here and there. And you can always use what's it called? Ignore. to block someone permanently for when they ignore. What do? You type users, you get the player name, and you put their name, and you put their number, ignore the number, and then that person, look, they it's like they don't speak. They're mute as far as you're concerned. So that's an option there. But yeah, man, if it's anything that's... Because I really want you guys to be... I miss you guys. I miss the old name. Wolfgang, where are you, man? I know it's busy. People have busy things happen, so that's cool. But it would be nice every now and then just to pop in. In all fairness, people do. And that's always appreciated. You can pop in just for one game. That'd be good. Just to keep the... support the team, keep the spirit alive, man. So yeah. So what have you been missing out if you haven't played AGR for a while? Well, there's been a lot of changes. And just want to say one more thing about the mailing list. It's really important to me because even though there's I'm always nervous. I'm on Facebook. I don't really post on Facebook because I'm very much aware that they've banned people in the past for saying stuff. And so part of me, I don't want to really get, too... I even feel funny messaging people with personal stuff on Facebook. It's always like, well, if it's in the Facebook, someone's reading what I'm saying, and it just feels odd. With emails, just like, if you send me an email, it's just you and me. I get that email, I read it, no one else is concerned. A year later, I can go back and go, oh yeah, what was that? What did you say that time? Blah, blah. And there it is. Can't get banned. Unbannable, man. Unbannable. Discord could kick me. YouTube, I don't know what's maybe I make a mistake. I've got a few not copyright strikes. It's called video blocked in some territories or something because of the siren in the restart siren. That one, which is from Frankie Goes to Hollywood 2 Tribes is where I got it from. I think I discussed this previously. I assumed that sound they got it from some government official government recording or something, because it does sound like an old World War II air raid siren. But I checked with AI, and AI, after much pushing and prodding, AI said that they made it themselves. The sound is owned by the people that made the record. So I don't know, they got an air raid siren somewhere and recorded it. I don't know what happened. But anyway, now it doesn't... So it's given me the option so far. So I'm rambling from topic to topic. Apologies in advance, but hey, this is impromptu, baby. Impromptu. It's given me the option to blocking it, so it's been blocked. Of muting it, of muting that sound, and that sound is being... And I don't know if that's because I'm happy with that, just mute that sound and leave the video up. And specifically, this is the live streams. So anyway, I'm going to change the air raid siren sound. How did I get onto that topic, man? Anyway, just so you know, it's nearly 11 o'clock p.m. and I'm tired. A long day. So yeah, in other news, I've been streaming. Been watching the streams. And it's funny, it's become part of the playing AGR experience now. It's just... I'm not very professional stream. I tend to, because as I've said before, I'm playing. I'm not there to... I'm not trying to entertain. I'm just literally just playing and occasionally blabbing away during breaks or if there's quiet bits, but there's long periods where I don't talk at all or I'm just playing, and part of me is like, oh man, this should be, put slightly more effort into being engaging and get viewership, to increase the viewership, which will bring more people into the game, whatever. But the other part of me is like, you know what? Fuck it. I just want to play. I'm a player, man. It's always have been. It's always what I want to do, man. I just want to play. And yeah. Also, I'm in game. I've got the in-game chat on, so when I speak, some players in the game can hear me, and I don't quite know what the policy should be here. Part of me is because they're listening to me talk, blabbing away sometimes, and they can hear me. So there's the server rules against non-game related chit-chat. On the other hand, not that many people listen to me. On the other hand, those that do are the ones using FTE and the loyal. Fucking hell, man. People drive like idiots. So if it bothers you guys, let me know. I should check, actually. Yeah, but I'm not quite sure what the policy should be. Keep the babble to a minimum to not distract players. Because I hate it. That's one of the reasons I don't I'm not for the people. Because I know there's another voice chat thing where they play music and they small talk, blah, blah. And they enjoy it. It's great. Good luck to them. All the best to them. But I can't. I can't. I don't want to be distracted. So I don't want to distract other people as well. So maybe I should not speak during the games. But then I do sometimes have in-game chat, which is related to the gameplay. I don't know. I have to figure this out. See, I've been using Discord, not a lot, but I'm on Discord, but I like it. This is for the people that don't play, but I'm assuming you guys are not on Discord anyway. A lot of guys are not on Discord. The main thing I like about it is, unlike IRC, I can just throw in a video, I can just throw in an image. And also you can have a voice chats and things. But I'm always wary of becoming comfortable with potentially depending on these platforms, which can then ban me. So yeah, I want to invest a lot of time and effort into having, even Facebook friends and that. And it's kind of like, I'm not into that. Just, maybe it's old school. No, there's a practical reason. I don't like, the AGR channel could be banned. Even the YouTube channel could be banned. I don't know how it works. I'll make wrong comments By the way, do you know that YouTube, this is the weird thing, it transcribes everything you bloody say. During the game, it transcribes it. And I could put on a funny voice. I know when people play around, they play characters and they say outlandish things. And I know one technique someone uses, when they read letters from viewers, for example, they read them in the funny voice to make it clear so no one can snip it out of context, clip to make it sound like they're saying it. So if someone says something, I start talking like that. So if someone writes me a letter and I'm reading it to you guys and I say, okay, I got a letter from Jimmy, and Jimmy says, hey, OMC, do you know that da-da-da-da-da, and I think this. So I use the funny voice so anyone listening can't snip out me quoting Jimmy and make it out that I said it. But YouTube transcribers can't tell that. They just think that I said it. So people are very careful in what they say, and they use metaphors and things. And so, I don't like having to, what's the word? Monitor myself. There's another word, I can't think of it now. It's late, guys. To be careful. I filter. I want to be unfiltered. I just open my mouth and just blah, and that's it, man. It's just me. And the idea of having to watch, you better not say that. You shouldn't have used that phrase, or, Anyway, my point is that's why I'd rather be free to do what I want and say what I want any old time. See, this is the thing. I just sang it now. Have I breached copyright because I quoted lyrics? Jesus. I don't know how this works. But yeah, email, baby. The mailing list is a big deal. What else have I got to say? A few cool things have happened recently. This is the thing. Should I break this up into lots of bite-sized pieces? You know, one weekly email a week where I say, hey guys, this is what's happening. Blah. I used to do that. So I've always got something to talk about rather than every now and then doing one of these chats and having multiple things to say. So I've been enjoying streaming. And people watch it. It's really funny. It's the viewership is increased. It was like 5 people watching, then 10, 15, 20, 40. Last week's gaming wasn't that great. There was some excuse me. There was I don't know. There was a couple of magic moments, but a few sort of wasted opportunities. So I'll see what the viewership is like, whether, people who could have become fans suddenly like, oh, this sucked, man, I'm not going to bother. Anyway, now an amazing new effect, which I thought would be much more complicated. I tried it a while ago, and I wasn't that happy with it or whatever. I don't remember what happened, but I got it working, guys. And some people saw it last week, and it's really, really cool. And I'm not going to give any more information other than it's the visual display for when you're immortal, when you can't be damaged. Which currently, it was meant to be for the battle tank, when the battle tank turtles. And it's brilliant. I absolutely love it. I think it looks fantastic. Currently, that effect is applied to respawn guard anytime, and the martyr. Anytime a player is immortal, it does it. And I'm not sure should that be a different effect? Yeah. Should it be a different effect for just general immortality and leave the battle tank for its own special effect? I don't know. But anyway, so I'm excited about that. And come check it out. Come check it out. And the other thing I did just 2 nights ago, and I checked it last night, a very cool thing. And you know what? It's very cool. It hasn't been done before. And you know what? I'm not going to tell you what it is. Yeah, that's right. Experimental AGR session commencing in, it's 11 p.m. now, so that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 hours from when I'm speaking these words, I will be uploading this chat. And it's a surprise. Something you're going to be, I hope, excited about. It's definitely like, geez, does this work? Can we do it this way? And it's not it's a change in the gameplay. Could you call it that? I don't know. It's I don't even want to give you the code word because I can't think of it without giving it away. Anyway, it's going to be special. It's going to be in it'll be premiering it'll be tested today. I briefly tested with Totaki, who, by the way, is progressing leaps and bounds. So Totaki is my mini-me, my offspring, who I've been playing co-op. I'll tell you, he's getting good, man. He's getting good. And he will be joining us at the weekly AGR session, not this week, but the following week. If all goes according to plan, he will be there at my side. And I don't know if it's not the official premiere because he's played before, but the official where he's going to basically how to how to use a sentry gun, and he loves the spawning scrags, the Beastmaster, and he's used to playing with the Experimental AGR. Sorry, he's used to playing on the test server. When the test server, you can just spawn scrags all the time. You don't need to kill anyone. So I think he's not going to have much fun during the game, unless I let him spawn anyway. It gets confusing then, so I'm not going to do that. Anyway, that's it, guys. I've arrived at my destination, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you, including the old school guys who never play anymore. Come on. Just rock up and say hi. Boom, boom, boom. Don't even play. Just rock up and say, hey, guys, just thought I'd say hi, and pop in and then piss off, and you know what I mean? I mean, I do that sometimes on other servers. Literally just, I've got a moment, just to, no, fuck, I'm gonna scrape my car. Oh, let me just park. Okay, here we go. All right, that's all I've got to, actually, I'm gonna hang up now. All right, that's it, guys. I'll see you guys soon, and I'll thanks for listening, and yeah, that's it. I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you at the sessions. Bye.